ever-loving crap out of the Brits. God, I am terrified of that admiral, but I think we're just going to have to take the fight. Destroy the enemy vessels, Jake. What is reward without risk? This is correct. Why don't we put faith in our galleys? They're the ones that are more... less of a problem to really lose. Besides, I think they can take them. I'm less scared of them than they are of me. Wait, what superpowers do you have, by the way? That fleet engagement width alone is pretty good. Maybe I should bring in everything, because the flagship's going to make a sizable difference here. I don't want to bring in everything, seems like overkill, but why play fair against the Danes? 65 on 65, let's make it happen. Oh, look at them squirm and run. Can I interest you in a fight to the death here? It would seem that I can. Alright, how's this gonna go? Okay, I think at a glance we're going to destroy them because they have nothing helping out their morale. We have everything helping out our morale. We have 10, 11, 12.5% more engagement width. We have a flagship. So do they. Ooh, there's a good chance we could add the Danish flagship to our collection. About a 1 in 3 chance, assuming this goes well. We're rolling pretty... oh, well, I take that back. We're not rolling terribly at all. Man, I don't know why I even thought twice about that one. We captured 10 ships, including a whole bunch of carracks, it seems. Good riddance. What was there? They had the Feed Falk. Well, it got the Falcon Punch, and it's gone now. I don't like these carracks. I don't like them at all, especially not that early carrack. So I think all 6 of these ships that we got, we're just going to say farewell, get the sailors back off of them. One of these days I'm going to accidentally dismiss the wrong ships. And as long as all the galleys we took were galleys, some were not. They had some regular galleys in that. No room for regular galleys. He's going to the Gulf of Riga. If he goes to Oslo, then that's a very bad day to be Danish. Actually, if he goes to anywhere that's on... oh! Oh me, oh my. What a bad day to be you. Let's not be suicidal here. We lost a lot of troops doing this one time badly before. Still, though. Nice. These colonization sensations are going quite well for us. It's a shame about the whole Spanish claiming everything, but what you gonna do? I'm not going to state and core. This is a single state, a single province state, which is Disgustorino. How about some other places here? Yeah, it's just 2 provinces there, which is really bad. Something is messed up with the allocation of provinces to areas. Regrettable, but log that one internally at the very least. So the question is, where else do we go in this new and exciting world? Still the opportunity for more of Scapa Flow. The development isn't bad. The bad part is that it's tropical. But it's still a nice island to have. Ah, no, I wanted this island, right? Oh god, are they single... yeah, single province states again. Still nice islands to have, but oof. How long until Jake gets excommunicated for crimes against Tortellini? That'll be fine. Come on, I got the Pope in my back pocket. Hard to think of a place to really focus on. I want this for border gore resistance, but it's awful land. Truly awful land. I wanted this, but are the Spanish developing that for me? It can't have had 18 development to start with. No way. How did they get so much development on it? Well, I mean, I'm grateful to them for developing up lands that are, of course, going to become mine, but I do question their reasons for a bit. Speaking of Pope Man, did Ferrara fully eat him yet? No, and the Papal State retains its autonomy here, but Ferrara's on a warpath. Strong alliances with both France and Burgundy, so they're playing with fire here. But France and Burgundy, it's not mutual. Not mutual, it's just Burgundy hating France. Still, I need to answer something a bit long-ish term. What am I looking to take in the random new world here? Preferably stuff that can add to my power. So I want some fairly decent areas here, but decent areas are hard to come by. Unless I start doing this northern part, but that's awful land. Like, really, quite awful land. Oh yeah, there is highly likely something here. I mean, because we can see this, and that tells me there's something a bit off. Yeah, there's an idea. Why don't we locate three spare shipperonis? 1, 2, 3. Ooh man, barks, nasty stuff. We'll give them an explorer. Who out there can find this land for us? I think this is a job for Meow, personally. Goodbye to... Whoa! You are entering the fray of the fight later on. I wish for you to explore. Yeah, go figure. I need you to be in a port before I can tell you to do that. Go and explore that, please. There must be land out there, and I want to know about it. Otherwise, the rest of you, please get that back to privateering. Not a whole lot to be privateered here, but it'll grow. Where's the trade node for Lurbeek? I can't see it because it's inland, is that right? That's probably right. Well, if it's inland, Can you declare a New World Spain banana without calling in Spain now that you live in the New World? I thought the answer was going to be no, but perhaps I can. That's a shame, I kind of wanted to fight Spain over it, but we'll do that all in due time. The nice thing is he keeps it all good and Catholic for us. Right, can't forget, I want to do a march onto Oslo and eradicate that Danish fleet. Unfortunately, I'm drinking attrition by being here, so let's do it this way. There's a good chance this will backfire and my units will get torched. You know, Russians could just march in and kill them. But hopefully the Russians are too busy wishing they could be on Naxos. Look at them just seething with rage there. Instead he has to be in the burning ruins of Athens because I raided it to hell and back as I do everything. Yeah, I'm still affected by the treaty because I am Catholic though. There's no escape on that front. We'll get our monthly tick of everything and in we go. Now off you guys go, please. Well, probably just get you guys in like that, I think. It's not like the Danish Navy is going to... I'd even retreat that fast. Olwyn's is now an extortioner. Ship trade power increase. Thank you kindly. No need to worry about Oslo. We could hold on to it forever, but I don't want to, so get off that boat and head over here. And you guys also head over here. Actually, you take a more of a scenic route because I worry a bit about you. Oh, right, those are Danish transports. Well, it's a really, really bad day to be them. One of the worst. I mean, thanks for the free transports. I will celebrate by throwing them away. Can't be too hasty though. Our sailors are going way down here because we're keeping our pretty much entire fleet active, and we need to make back the losses that we have both from attrition and from not attrition. That said, ticking war score is working in our favour. I just wish we had an occupation like Lolland so that we could safely sit around here. We do not, however. So what you gonna do? I can't believe I'm tempted to build a dock in Venezia because I'm so low on sailors. Alright, so it's going well against the Danes. Unfortunately, we're not really hammering lots of losses into them. So they're not keen on peacing out anytime soon. And because of their enormous allies, relative strength of alliance is minus 26 to the peace deal. So yeah, they're not going to be keen on peace anytime soon. But we'll get there. I strongly anticipate the British fighting me during this war. So I need to keep a close eye on that truce. Ooh, that truce is running out soon. Running out real soon. Hello! I'm betraying myself by not blocking off the entire Baltic here. But any opportunity to bring the fight to the Russians as well, let's give them what for. And their engagement is even worse. They have a pretty crappy admiral, whereas we have a pretty great one. So thanks for all the ships. Carvels, they will be sunk. And transports, they shall be sunk. And I get the sailors from it as well, which is rather nice. Galleons though, I don't mind getting galleons. I send you away, but I don't really have the range to do much more over here. And I'm not going to bother with Osil, that's too much of an investment. Well, good job on Gotland. I don't feel the need to pay for the fort. I want you guys over in Bornholm instead. And I shall have you guys also over here in the southern Baltic Sea. And you can just kind of actually take refuge right now. I don't know what these light ships are doing out here, though. Why not celebrate by privateering in the English Channel? It's tradition. That makes it okay. There's a detach obsolete ships option, you know. Yeah, one that I oft forget about. Clunk and... Wait, wasn't there? Trying to remember, but well. I thought there was, but... you guys aren't doing what I want you to do. Get over there to Ulster instead, then. If nothing else, would be a good defense. Hello, Danes. Goodbye, Danes. Oh, right. Hello, Danes. Things they are really keen on taking a fight to us there. Oh, hello, Danes. James. They, again, they have the capacity to build up fleets against us. A Russian flagship sunk. I didn't even see it. But it was there, and it is now gone. You literally hovered over it, did I now? Because I'm not good at it. Oh well. Again, early frigates though I do like. But I like having sailors as well. I'll just get rid of you for now. It'd be really nice to hold Lolland, but I strongly suspect that the Danes would not stand for it just falling like that. I will actually give it a stab though, right? It couldn't hurt to give it a go, because it would allow me to sit here and... Oh my! The Netherlands declare independence. That's going to shake things up a bit. As long as they make this one last. They're already losing. It's been 0 time and they're already losing there. It doesn't look like the Danes are being called in though. Spain is going to attack some Canadians. Go for it, Spain. Gobble it all up, right? Just give me good coasts to raid. It's 2 above raid. Thank you. Right, I was not paying attention to that. So I can go detach, say hello, no, not brigs, not getting rid of those just yet. Hello galleys, goodbye galleys, give me the sailors. We'll try our luck with Lolland. I don't think for 5 seconds this is going to work, but I want to give it a try. If I do secure Lowland, then great. Then I can sit here and apply a lot of blockading to the Danes, and they will not like that. But I really think that he's going to... Yeah, see, there he is. He's already marching over. These guys would just be suicided if I saw that one through, sadly. I could bait them over there, but I don't really want to. Alright, what have we learnt? Wait, what? Been bamboozled. It's something over here. That's a shame. Of course, there's nothing stopping me from exploring more over here and colonizing in some land that I know is going to be good. The nice thing about this is that I know the Europeans are going to colonize it up for me anyway, and I'll just snaffle it away. The stuff over here can be pretty immediately useful to me, though. If we have the range, that is. Northwest Pacific. Remind me, does a random new world remove Australia? Ah, man, if life could be so good. It doesn't remove it. Nah, curses. Ah, here we go. I've got a bark. I don't want an old nasty bark. Wouldn't mind having some actual up-to-date admin tech, though. Where are we going from here, though? Well, not a whole lot. We're not colonizing anything for one. But I don't like my options, essentially. This stuff's all claimed by Spain, which is a shame, although the areas are not quite so bad as many of the others. I could go for these provinces. They're not great, but at least they're within the same area. Ah, well. This isn't amazing either, but it's probably worth my time taking. Or I look up at some of the far northern stuff. Still 5 develop. Yeah, you know what? It'd be kind of nice to start having our super chill lands up here. I'll send some colonists up to the cold unknown there. They'll thank me later, maybe. Now again, trouble is getting anything I want out of the Danes, because they understand that they are so much stronger than me, especially with Russia on their side. And what makes things worse is that the British are, I'm certain, about to pull the trigger on me. Nice thing about the Brits is I can take decent stuff off of them. Not so nice thing about the Brits. That navy of theirs that they managed to piece back together. It's probably better for me, just thinking out loud here, to back away from the Danes here and prepare myself for the British invasion. The Brits are going to declare war upon me. I'm almost certain that they're going to once this truce is up, because why wouldn't they? On paper, they're so much stronger than me. And then I just kind of block this off, occupy this. Might even do the switcheroo, although that's super dangerous. But I would get taking war score from them and just generally start eating up Britain to gain some strength, because I do desperately need to gain some strength. And I'm not afraid of the Danes really building up much of a navy to oppose me. We just showed that we can kick their arse 7 ways from Sunday. So get over to Man. In fact, you guys just all come together. Get over to Man and consider future engagements. They'll be cursing your name whilst living in ice huts and caves for centuries to come. Ah, who doesn't? So yeah, what's pretty difficult for me is getting definitive wins in all of this. Because unfortunately, having my badass fleet does not score me the definitive wins. What do we have open to us here? Consolidation of power for diplomat or stability cost. Broaden powers or devolve powers. I mean, I obviously use my diplomats so much that it's good to have extra free ones. I also have, I think, enough galleys to raid the coastline around here when the time is coming. And I can't wait for that time to be coming. Oh yeah, you guys can do it as well. I forget that we have so many light ships there ready to rock and roll. Look at them, they are poised and ready to strike. Sadly for them, I too will be poised and ready for the strike. But their armies are still considerably better than mine. Any alliances worthwhile at the moment? Well, I'm at war, so I can't score any alliances, but let's imagine that I was not. I could get an alliance with Turok, Seeds of Evil. Otherwise, nobody really jumping out is a great option. Nobody at all. Besides, we're going it alone here. We're fighting too many wars to be thinking about allies. Oh shoot. Well, we got every excuse to take Gotland back. Didn't really make any difference on the war score, but what you gonna do? Don't want to take Bornholm back either, but we have the ticking war score, right? There's not a whole lot we have to worry about. I worry about those sailors. I need to go on a big old raid across the Ottomans. So how do I think this is gonna go? Wham! They come in, but I just jump on their lands. Oh, or rather, I could declare war on them, right? Not a lot stopping me from doing that. The war score is going to be much and such to say. Well, I don't have a claim. That's a bit of a barrier to entry there. It's a long way away from getting Russia out of the war, and I'm not about to do a surgical strike on them. A big weakness of not having a particularly good army or any of the likes. Let's have you guys in position on the Pale at the very least. Stupid Dutch. It'd be really funny, and by funny I mean dangerous for me, if they actually had an army, a sizable army, over in Desmond. They do not, so no need to worry. I, however, will keep my tiny navy here so that I can siege up Desmond a bit easier and faster. Alright, British, just tell me when you want to go, because I'm ready to go. And I could not be more confident that you're about to declare war on me. Jake, when will you culturally enrich the Irish? I'd say now. There we go. Happy days. I'm glad we get at least some ticking autonomy down these days, but we spend so much time at war that it's a drop in the ocean, really. Have you moved to the New World? Yes, our capital is over here in Draken. Capital city of Dragon's View. There might be an Australia there, but I'm not convinced. Thing is, we get direct control of Australia and the like because of... What is this? Somebody please tell me what that is, because it's strange and unnatural, and I don't like it. Knew it. Everybody knew it was coming, and there it is. The British have declared war. They are not setting foot in Ireland. No way, no how. Have they brought in any of their friends? No, they have not. They have a fleet, granted. It's not a particularly terrifying one. In fact, the bulk of it is right there. So I am going to leave a cursory small number of galleys right here. And I'm going to send my heavy ships alone with all winds at the wheel to try and kick their arse. We'll see if that actually happens. Otherwise, there's no real reason for my troops to get all worked up here. Didn't take long. Goodbye, British flagship. And I think the Russians are too scared to make any considerable move against us, so that's also good news for us. Plop. And the ships that we stole. Nice to get some early frigates, but I'm very short on sailors right now, so we shall just scuttle. Dogger Bank, right. This is a bit more serious. There are a bunch of heavies involved there. Don't really want to engage with them, because I'm just going to lose some lights at that rate. In fact, I'm already losing lights at that rate. So, away you go. And let's see if we can't catch them. You let it catch you? Well, if nothing else, we can stare them down and keep them in position. Sadly, it drinks up my sailors, but what doesn't these days? We'll take over Desmond. And it's under siege, so it's under blockade, so it should fall pretty fast. Again, the Brits know that we are fighting a lot of people, so relative strength of alliances is pretty high. Pretty hard to get some good... Yeah, that's pretty nasty. Again, they have their fleets all out and about like this, so it's hard for me to make a good move against them when I can't force them out. But I don't think they'll engage me here. I have too much power over them. In fact, I could probably chase them down with my galleys. The galleys wouldn't fight too well here, but they'd fight better than nothing. Gelra joins the bankrupt Republic. And what was I thinking? I was thinking full core here. Good. And the opportunity to have more horrifically cold and unwelcoming northern lands. Good. What's happening in Lesser Denmark, asks Inquisitor number 5. It's all Lesser Denmark, right? But I'm just sitting enjoying my ticking war score from the whole shebang. And eventually I like to think Russia will leave, and then my relative war score actually won't change, but their relative strength of alliance will go way down. Or so my plan will hopefully go. Can I catch you? Can I catch you? You let it catch you. 18th of March, is that you or you? Nah, we're good. Just want to deal some blows to the British Navy so they don't have any, well, anything. We are having a hard time sustaining sailor numbers. Very hard time. So, what better way to sort that than to go on a bit of an adventure? Don't mind me, I'm just extorting some brand new sailor volunteers from our friends in the Ottomans. I don't think I have anything to worry about back here. Not by a long shot. Excellente. Yeah, another bunch of heavies down the tube. It's certainly a very different game that I'm playing in this compared to normal. But I like that. It's certainly a merit of the game. Different player experiences you get across the world. Even if the experience is coming along and just stealing everybody's money and people. It's a good way to do things. Alexandria have a lot of anti-piracy measures going on, so it's probably a nice thing to do this. I mean, nice thing, not nice for them. Desmond's down, we've got decent war